Well, welcome everybody. Today on a Maine Experience, we're going to join Blaine Burhoe and Featherlight Logging on their brand new woodlot. This is a really special woodlot. It's got lots of really big trees, and I think you're really going to enjoy this. It's just up the road.
All right, well, we're here. I can see that Blaine has been busy already. He's already got his equipment in place and logs down. So let's see where he's at. I'm just following my ears. And there we are.
It looks like Blaine is going to be using the forwarder here to stabilize the tree while he does some final cuts. Normally when he does this, it's because the tree's probably leaning back a bit and he wants to make sure it doesn't get away from him. Either that or there might be a little bit of a headwind. We'll see. There it goes.
Whoa! Oh, good one. Listen, the last time, I got out in the woods with you, back when I wrote Conspicuous Gallantry, I asked you a series of questions, and you were really generous, and you gave a lot of your time, and you explained logging and the forwarder and the operations that you do here, and I appreciated that. But there was one thing that you said to me that really fascinated me, is when I asked you, did you know which tree was going to be the first tree you cut? And you looked at me and you got a little sly look on your face, and you said, no, but I know the last tree I'm going to cut. Now, is that the case here on this woodlot?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, you always know the first tree you're going to cut. And the first tree here was to open up a place to put the brush, because that's part of this job. They want all the brush in a pile, which is a big part of the job.
All right.
So in order to do that and not go broke doing it, you got to really plan your work. So the first day was a little iffy because the wind was blowing against me, but I still managed to get it in that pile. So I've been circling this pile, so to speak, and trying to fall everything into there and not brush up myself or interfere with my work.
Okay.
And
so you managed to put the top of this tree, this maple tree, right on the pile.
Yes, I do. I put everything on the pile I can.
Nice.
Less stuff I got.
Nice. Do you know which tree is going to be the last tree?
Yes.
You do, but you're not going to tell us, are you?
No, I can tell you.
Okay.
You want to know?
Yeah, I do.
You know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. We looked at it yesterday.
The big
Big pine.
The big pine.
We can't have nothing in the way.
Okay.
Because we don't want it on the other guy's land.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's great.
Yesterday, Blaine had taken me into the woods to show me one particular tree, a really big pine tree.
Oh, that is a beauty. Oh yeah, that is really a beauty.
You don't see many of them anymore. See the first 2 logs out of that prime. I mean, there's no knots in them. It's clear pine.
Oh really?
But that hasn't got a bad place, and I don't think it has.
Let's stand next to it, just so I get a little perspective here.
Well, perspective. Look at this. Put it around it. So the guy wants, he wants me to cut this, take it home and saw it so he can have some of the lumber so when he builds something he can say it comes off his lot.
Oh, this tree?
Yeah.
I don't blame him. That's a beauty.
That's almost 9 feet around it,
9 feet?
which is not terribly huge, but
No, but it's a beauty.
still a nice tree. And there's another one down there, but that's got a bad place in it. I don't know how that's going to fall.
Well, I guess I'm going to make it a specific point to be here when this one comes down.
Yeah. It's going to make a hell of a racket. Because it goes a long way.
Well, this is one of the really big trees that Blaine has on this property, and he's been a little bit concerned about it because it tends to lean back just a little bit up the hill, and there's a slight breeze blowing in his face, so he's being very, very careful here in making the cuts and making sure that everything is exactly perfect before he decides to drop this big boy. Well, let's see how he does, and we'll see what happens.
Guess we're moving into the heavy equipment part of this. Going to use the forwarder to tip this tree over. Work smart instead of hard. whatever.
And here's a different view of it from way up above. One of the amazing things about this is to see a guy who's over 70 years old walking down the side of a big round pine tree carrying a heavy chainsaw and cutting through those limbs like they're butter. Pretty impressive.
Looks like a whole lot has gotten accomplished here. We have some sky above us. Looks like Blaine has really gone to town here. Like spruce there, and this is hemlock. That looks like hardwood over there. Making some progress.
So what were you saying about unloading?
Said it took you 2 minutes and 59 seconds to unload that.
2 minutes and 59 seconds.
Yeah.
Slowing down. When I was lived in Jay, I had a GMC pulp truck and I had a high ab loader on it. It had a 19-foot tension boom on it. And all fabricated boom, and only weighed 3,000 pounds, half what Prentice, so all the others weighed. So, and it had a piston pump on it versus a gear pump. And that thing was just lightning fast. And my truck hauled 7 car to 8-foot wood, 2 tiers of 8 foot. And when we went to the mill, if the cranes were backed up, they'd just have us throw it in a flume as a constant source of water in a 6-foot wide flume that fed the mill. And I'd back up beside that, and I just, in 8 minutes, I could empty that truck. With
7 cord.
And sometimes I'd plug the flume, it would hit the cars. And it's incredible.
Let me ask you a question here.
I'm gonna file while you do.
Pardon me?
I'm gonna file while you do.
All right. Listen, I was watching you maneuver this the forwarder and the tractor through those stumps and rocks and things. When you bought this tractor, did you buy this tractor as a specialty item that has a super high clearance, or is this just a normal tractor?
Well, it's not a farm tractor, but it was a choice because it had the highest clearance and the shortest tractor versus weight.
Oh, it was
Power, and it's the simplest.
Okay, so it is definitely a normal farm tractor, but it's
Yes.
but it's really great for the woods.
Yes,
I
and
got you.
You know, it's got a belly pan. I've put belly pans under protection and the cage and everything, keep stuff from hitting on the bottom. But,
I see. Okay.
yeah, it's actually the best tractor I could find to do what I'm doing with.
Okay. I've always wondered about that.
Yeah.
Big logs. Okay, my friends, it's been a good time out in the woods with Blaine Burhoe and Featherlight Logging. I always enjoy coming out and watching Blaine work with the chainsaw, watch him work with the forwarder and the tractor. And I also love, and I especially love, to hear that big rumbling bass from that John Deere diesel and the screaming chainsaw that reminds me of an electric guitar going crazy on a rock and roll song. I'd like you to join me on other Maine experiences, and we'll see you again real soon.